welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate various VSTs. For today, we're looking at the Combat Loop Drum Machine. I'm gonna give this one a 3.8 out of 5. I think normally for a plugin like this, I'd give it a lower rating, because most percussion VSTs, and I've said this before in other videos, they're really just a sample pack with a GUI, and that's what this is, but these samples are so unique that I'm gonna kind of bump it up when it comes to the ratings. Now, as you can see here, we basically have like kind of a keyboard-like setup, and with most kind of percussion VSTs, basically each note that you play on this keyboard is a different sample or a loop or whatever. So as you can see, we have it organized by the glitch kit, clean kit, power kit, combat loops at 80 BPM, noise kit, and sequences also at 80 BPM. So it's pretty unique. So what I'm going to do now is I'm basically just going to play each one. I'm not going to say anything, just so you can kind of hear it, because especially for a pack or a VST, I guess, like this, it's all about how it sounds. So let's start here. Let's go, I have to do this again. All right. Why is it doing that now? Sometimes the keyboard gets weird. See, that kind of loop, this is why this one's kind of unique, is I like those loops, like, especially for, like, combat, well, since the name of the plugin, for anything like combat or, like, military related, it's kind of cool. It reminds me of, like, the GoldenEye 007 for N64 style sound. Ooh, that one's cool. Ooh, that'd be cool to start a song with. It's like an opener. Nah. Seems like some RAM samples or noises, as it's. Well, this is a noise kit. Kind of weird noises though. And then let's do sequences now. Ooh, I like that. That one's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. So those are all of them. What's that one? I like that one, I think, the most. So remember that these are at 80 BPM, so what I'd probably do with something like this is I'd probably do that. And where note is this up here? So I'd probably do something like this, right? Remember, even though I'm in 120 BPM right now, it says it's at 80 BPM. I don't think it slaves to the BPM, so if I turn this up, right? So it doesn't slave to the BPM, so which means that either A, I have to do a song either at 80 or 160, or B, what I can do is resampling. So I'll probably do something along those lines. Oh, and I guess before I resample, I might as well show you gain, pan, release, reverb. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. But I'm going to do this. So I'm going to freeze this. I'm going to flatten it. So now this is the sample. And then I'll probably do 80. So this is how it sounds at, right? Probably quantize this, right? So let's say if I just want this first part, which is kind of cool. Wait, is there any different? Should probably do this. Right, so now I have basically, let's loop this. So now this is how I would use it. Let's say if you want to use this for one of your songs. I think this is kind of cool for like a techno record. So let's say I'm doing a techno record, and it's at like, I don't know, let's say 128, let's say, for example, I would do this now. Actually, that's a little too fast. I feel like maybe I could do this for Moombahton, like, actually, let's see how this would sound with the Moombahton. This is actually sometimes, in case you're curious, when I'm working on a song, this is actually sometimes how I, like, start formulating. It's always random how a song develops for me. Sometimes it's like a sample, sometimes it's a cool little VST, sometimes it's whatever. But this is kind of how I would start, is like, say, here's something like this. I'm like, oh, this would be kind of cool, and then kind of mess around. Like, I love producing Moombahton either at 112 or actually 115, so then I probably go to here. This is just a random symbol from Splice. Where is it? Nope. Yeah, so then I could probably bring this in just to hear how it sounds. So, like, and then I probably add saturator. Probably actually take that out. Kind of industrial almost. Just showing you kind of an example, I guess, of like how I would start a song.